Yeah, this is another Liz Truss video. I know I made one this morning, but she seems to be grabbing all the headlines recently, and what she is saying about Nicola Sturgeon and now Mark Drakeford, even though it's something she really should keep to herself, it really is quite entertaining and funny. She is like a President Donald Trump minus the business acumen or any brains whatsoever, and I'm enjoying watching this because as much as I much as I enjoy what she said about Nicola Sturgeon, calling her an attention seeker and she's best left ignored, she has now turned her sights on Welsh First Minister Mark Drakeford, and she's called him the low energy version of Jeremy Corbyn. Now that's just brilliant and funny, and she's spot on. Now, those of you who followed my channel know I have no love for Mark Drakeford or his policies whatsoever. In fact, I don't agree with the Senate, or the Senedd as it's pronounced in Wales. Because Wales, thanks to the Senedd, it is a beautiful country. And I know I'm being biased because I am from there. But it's a beautiful country and it's ruled by tin pot inept retired councillors with grand designs for their own pockets and misguided socialist left-wing policies. I mean, you've got Mark Drakeford, the Senedd then voted in to implement a no alcohol ban in some establishments. Meanwhile, they were enjoying drinks in the Senedd bar. And of course, there's idiots like far left extremists, and that's what she is, an extremist, a hateful human being. And that's putting it kindly. Plaid Cymru Plank, Leanne Wood. And the Welsh politicians, just like the ones in Scotland, well, the SNP at least, they are putting their own voters and their own people at the bottom of the list and are hell-bent with lining their own pockets, giving themselves pay rises and putting migrants and the EU first before their own people, before the Scots and the Welsh. And this is a disgrace. And people who run businesses in Wales, some of which have messaged me personally, but I see what they write on social media websites and elsewhere. And the message that Mark Drakeford promotes basically holds the country's economy back decades. And it's a statistical fact that Wales has poor education and very few life opportunities. Many of the young cross the border into England and beyond because there is nothing there. And the Welsh nationalists amongst them, I think they thrive on the wallowing and self-pity and blaming the English and the British for their ills in life. So this dominates life in Wales, and I know because I was dragged up there until I was 17, 18, and then I buggered off and joined the army, thank God. And of course there's the tourism, and that is Wales's main income. And ironically, it's because of the castles that the English built. But Mark Drakeford and his hateful anti-English, anti-British policies even hits the tourists in the pocket because they're fining visitors, aren't they? So Wales under Mark Drakeford and the Welsh nationalists, it might as well be a sinkhole Middle Eastern country that's been reduced to beggary and buggery. And I think this is what Liz Truss was going on about when she said this about Mark Drakeford, calling him a low-energy version of Jeremy Corbyn. I mean, to be called Jeremy Corbyn would be an insult to anyone decent-minded, but to be called a less version, a low-energy version, well, my God. And here's the thing, this is how self-pitying now the people of Wales have become, because they have resurrected a one-hit wonder from the 80s, a song called Yma o Hyd, which means we are still here. And it's the Welsh nationalist song with, of course, the obligatory anti-English diatribe in the lyrics. And it's a song sung by a guy called Dafydd Iwan. Now, Dafydd Iwan is a huge figure in Welsh folk singing circles and Welsh nationalist circles. He was, I believe, the leader of Plaid Cymru at one point, and he was always warbling on with his song, his one-hit wonder song about the English, Thatcher back in the 80s, Westminster, and all the rest of that shite, and how privileged they were. Yet this is the guy who got himself off a drink driving charge in court because he said he was too important. So there we go. Get rid of one dictator and replace him with another one. And it's the same with the EU campaign, isn't it? They don't want to be ruled by Westminster. And they're not really ruled, because Westminster gives Wales a shitload of money, billions every year, which the Senedd squanders on vanity projects and trying to turn the country into a refugee sanctuary. Meanwhile, the people of Wales go poor, and well, at least they're teaching them to be bilingual now. What a load of shit. So that's Wales for you. It's a politically left-wing shithole. So I wonder what else is going to come out of Liz Truss's mouth. I mean, it's going to be funny regardless. If it's anything like she said about Nicola Sturgeon and Mark Drakeford, then watch this space. Anyway, that's my video, my second one of the day, you lucky buggers. And that's it. Until the next time, take care of yourselves and Roger Trout.